There's always going to be somebody who complains, but tonight's Money in the Bank match going on simultaneously was the perfect way to do a cinematic match for WWE. It was wacky, it was fun, it was completely overboard and ridiculous, but it had all the key components to a great match. And honestly, that's kind of what we needed during this pandemic. My name is Ango, and today I'm bringing you guys my reaction and my thoughts to Money in the Bank, the main event match. Now, if you guys didn't know, the pay-per-view ended a lot earlier than normal, and honestly, I was all for it. After watching UFC 249, I go back to work this week. I mean, it's been a really long quarantine, so it was kind of cool to have some entertainment, but not have to stay up until 11 or 12 just to get it all done with. This main event match was incredible. Completely honest, like my honest opinion, for as much as I bag on WWE, this wackiness, this fun cinematic style approach that they've had needs to continue. And WWE does have Backlash coming up next month. I hope WWE finds a way to sneak a match like this in its program. Now, shockingly enough, WWE has given Otis the Money in the Bank briefcase. And I think it makes sense based on his incredible momentum that he's had lately. But WWE is now in a situation where Otis, being Mr. Money in the Bank, will be one of two things, whether or not he successfully cashes in or he successfully fails. And I think WWE doesn't want to ruin that momentum, but I do think he needs to hold the Money in the Bank briefcase until fans at least come back. I think that would be an incredible moment for cash-in. And quite honestly, you know, I know The Fiend, Bray Wyatt, is feuding with Braun Strowman, but I think nothing better. I think it'd be incredible if Otis can defeat Braun Strowman for the cash-in. I think it makes sense when you compare the size of the two guys. But the way WWE did this match was incredible. You know, the ending of this was AJ Styles and I think it was Baron Corbin fighting at the top of the ladder. And yeah, they dropped the briefcase into the hands of Otis. And I think that's just one of the most incredible things about this Money in the Bank, the cinematic approach, this entire match, cameos with Bruce Pritchard, Vince McMahon, John Laurinaitis. You see things like this, and the first thing that kind of comes to your mind in a situation is how the ending is going to go. Like you're kind of thinking like all of these different things in the middle of the program are happening, but how is this going to impact the end? And it really doesn't. You know, that's kind of the beautifulness of this. Like, it's just kind of cool. It's kind of wacky. It's different. It's something that we don't really expect from WWE, and it doesn't really impact the match. So it's kind of there just to be there and be filler content. But I'm okay with that because when you look at the ending of the match and you see Otis win, it's almost like it's just another piece of funniness. It's a little bit of comedy. And for those who really don't like this sense of direction that WWE went with this match, my response to you is just try to enjoy it, man. I don't know. It was just kind of different, and I'm glad it wasn't something serious. And for those who think Aleister Black or AJ or Baron Corbin should have won, I normally would agree with you, but this was unexpected, so enjoy it. I mean, I think it's been too obvious for pro wrestling to be catered to us, so this is something different from WWE. I'm all for it. I can't wait to see what happens. Personally, Money in the Bank was a good pay-per-view, and it was short, so I'm all for it, guys. But I want to know what you think, and don't forget, guys, you can click that subscribe button, and if you guys ring the bell, you guys will get more content from me as well. So there should be daily uploads, probably 1 or 2 videos a day, more than likely going to be pro wrestling or sports UFC related. So nonetheless, if you guys are into that kind of thing, make sure you guys click subscribe, and I will see you next time. Let me know what you guys think of the main event. If you didn't like it or if you liked it, go ahead and vote in the poll. See you soon.